Hi everyone, Mitch here from Starbaits. Part 3 of my little winter tip extravaganza on pop-ups and things. So just to move on, rather than buy pre-made neutral pop-ups from us, why don't you have a go at doing some little tips and tricks on your own with that? Lots of bait companies make these things. These are pop-up base mixes and all the rest of it. They're a fantastic product and very useful if you want to do your own signatures in hook baits. Me, I like to try and do something different. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly run you through how to use this stuff. I'll just take the lid off and get rid of that. Take an egg, standard egg. We crack him open, stick him in. Do a bit of omelette making, you know. Give it a good old bash, get it all so it's all nice and thin. The thing with the egg is, unlike water, you can use water, but with an egg it's got a lot of gluten and albumin in it, and so it helps hold things together. And I'll let you into a little personal thought here. If you think about a lot of baits from many manufacturers, they've all got egg in. Makes you wonder that, doesn't it? Is egg a secret ingredient that carp love to eat? Anyway, there you go. We've mixed it up. Looks like a Jamie Oliver omelette preparation. Yep, you can see in there what we're looking at. Be very careful with this stuff. Don't use it in your mum or your wife's kitchen, because they won't be very happy, because it is so fine. If you go like this, you put up a big cloud of yellow. So take some out. I'm using a spoon. Look, you can see it just wants to erupt. You drop it in, okay, and you just carefully add it, and then you're going to mix it. There's probably enough there to get me going. To start with, it's difficult because this stuff doesn't want to mix with water. It wants to, like, I want to blow away and go on my holidays. So you need to be really careful, because if you go at this like a bull in a china shop, you're going to look like you've been in a bit of a heroin harem, and you've got it all around your nose and up your face and in your eyes, and everyone's going to wonder what on earth you've been up to. So look, you can see just stirring it. Look at it, it's all blowing everywhere. So you just keep working it and working it and working it, okay? That's all you've got to do. If you find it is staying runny for a long time, just add a little more. And because that's time consuming and you don't want to sit here watching me stir an egg, I've already made some. In true Blue Peter fashion, I've made it, okay? It's really simple. Look, there it is. That's the mix. It's very elasticy. It's very good. It's nice. Now, what you would normally do with this, if you was at home, you'd use a little cheap rolling table, or you'd roll your own pop-ups or shapes or whatever, and you'd drop that in, plop into boiling water, let it boil for 2 minutes, put them on the side to dry, and you're done, okay? You don't have to do that. What you don't have to do, listen, let me tell you a little secret. I do this loads, people freak out. I am a paste user. Take a rig, look, we've all got rigs. Get a bit of the pop-up paste and wrap it around, okay? Just stick it round it like that. Now, there's not enough paste there to pick that up, but that suddenly has just become a neutral boilie. All that yellow stuff. Now let me tell you, when I put that in the water, that's going to sort of like give off this yellow plume and everything. Now, that's when we talk about what we didn't put in here yet, because you don't have to, but it does help. Flavours, okay? We've shown you in the other little videos about the adits, about all the different things. This particular exercise, you can use glugs. If you want to put some of your GLM glug that you've got in your bag, or a spicy liver adit, you can. Or you can put in liquid droppers, flavours and all the rest of it. You can also do what I did and don't put anything in, then effectively you're making a paste like the neutral baits that we sell has already done. It's exactly the same. And guess what? If you don't put the flavour in, you can add it afterwards. You just work it into the paste. You just get your fork and you work a bit of flavour in. You've just got to be careful on the amounts, okay? So there, go back to that little idea. There's your paste, floating paste. Me, I would have probably used Winter Secret or the Fruity Mix and Embuteric, probably to an egg, no more than 10 drops. You get away with a little bit more because you're adding powder, okay? You are going to put a little bit of powder in, so it helps dissipate the strength a little bit. Just remember, a lot of people will say to you, oh, you need to buy this, you need to buy that, you need sweeteners, you need appetizers and all the rest of it. They're all fantastic things in your freebies, because the carp's going to eat them and digest. If you're putting it on a hook, we don't want it to eat it, we just want it to snare it and catch it. We want to stick that big lump of steel in its bottom lip and go, gotcha. It's got no time to eat it. So you just want it to give off attraction. And flavours and sweeteners, you know, they all work well together. Some are really good. Hermositas, for years, caught loads. But just the flavour's fine, that's all you need. And if you want to, another little part of the tip, once you've done that, put on your cooker, quick little dip, 30 seconds, that's all you need. Pull it out and that'll have a skin on it. And you can cast that, trust me, 150, 160 yards. It will sit there quite comfortably. It's a right little trick. So there you go. I've told you some more tips. Final little tip just for the last bit. If you're boiling this and you want to do 10, put them in a little pot and pour some flavour on. Okay, it's that easy. Anyway, thanks a lot.